Women won't sleep with or be in a relationship with a man that they don't respect. This is one of the bigger differences between men and women. Respect is everything. Here's how you're going to gain her respect. First, do not be overly apologetic. Of course, if you do something wrong, you want to apologize, but there is this tick that nice guys have where they tend to over apologize and say sorry for everything. Maybe they interrupt, oh, I'm sorry, or they accidentally bump into her, oh, I'm sorry. Just a lot of sorries for no big reason. And this actually makes you look weak, and not just in front of women, but this makes you look weak in front of everybody. You do not need to be apologizing for every single thing you do wrong. Next, you want to make sure that you're passing her shit tests. So what does this mean? When a woman is testing you, usually she's testing to see how you're going to react in different situations. So for example, she might give you some shit, she might tease you a little bit, she might just kind of poke or challenge you. And if you start to get overly defensive, again, you're gonna look weak here, and it's hard for a woman to respect a man that they see as weak. So if you start getting defensive over something that she says, and you start trying to defend yourself on something when she was just joking around or playing with you, that's gonna make her lose respect for you. Women want to be with a guy who can just brush it off, play it cool, and be able to pass her tests. And I know this sounds kind of ridiculous. Like, why do we have to pass these tests? As men, we're not giving tests. Like, what is this? This is insane. But this is a way for a woman to know that she can be attracted to you. Women are not just attracted by looks, but by your behavior. So she has to test your behavior to see if you're going to be a guy that she can respect and be a guy who is in his masculine. Next is leading. When you're leading the relationship and the courtship process, when you're the one in charge and in control, she's going to instantly respect that. I call this dominance. This is something that women are very attracted to. In fact, I talk about this a lot in my Hooked program, which is one of my courses where I teach my TED formula: T, tension, E, entertainment, and D, dominance, which again is leading. So once you know how to lead, she's going to respect you, become attracted to you, and I go more into depth in that course. You can check the link down below in the description where you can see a short video explaining how that whole course works. But for now, just remember that when you're leading, when you're the one in charge, when you're asking her out, when you're making plans, she's going to respect that. Next, mentioning any sort of passion or your career or anything that might look ambitious. Women love an ambitious man. They respect a guy who's on his path and his purpose. So if you talk about that, if you mention that, if you mention the goals that you have, she is going to absolutely respect the hell out of you for that. It's hard for her to respect a guy who's lazy, who's really not doing anything with his life, and it makes her not care about the guy anymore. She wants to care about a guy, invest in a guy, and ultimately respect him for his decisions. Another way that you're going to be able to gain respect is by not being too available for plans, not being super responsive on text. I can't stress this enough, even though I do talk about it quite a bit on the channel, is that when you're overly available, she's not going to respect that. She might want you to text her back ASAP because she likes you. She might want to see you all the time because she likes you. But the more that you're available, the less she can chase and the less she's actually going to respect you. She wants to know that you're busy. Like I said on the last tip, right? You need to be on your path, your purpose, your mission. And if you're doing that, you won't be overly available. Another way you're going to get her to respect you is by not agreeing with every single thing that she says. If she says she likes something and you agree with it and say, oh, me too, or she has some sort of opinion on anything and you just happen to agree with it, and you keep on doing this over and over and over when secretly you don't necessarily agree with her or you don't like all the things that she likes, she is not going to respect that. It's very counterintuitive, and I have gotten this wrong a lot of times because I'm a former nice guy, right? I would talk to people and I would just agree and say yes to everything and just want to agree with all their opinions, and I didn't feel comfortable doing that, but I did it because I thought that was the way to get people to like me, which is not true. People want to see the real you. Women want to see the real you. They want to know that you have a backbone. They want to know that you have opinions, and they don't want to be with someone who is literally the same person as them. As you can see, this theme of respect is very connected to a guy who might have those nice guy traits, because the guy who's a nice guy is not often respected by their peers, and especially by women. I have 7 other nice guy habits that you have to break, and this is going to be crucial to making sure that women respect you. So check out that video right here, and make sure to go to getherhooked.com if you want to get my full course on how to build attraction with women using my TED formula.